extremely glad to be here, and also in the company of such sound people. As I look round the room, I have Austin Mitchell here, who's one of the most clear speakers on the European issue in the Labour Party and has been consistently for a generation. I see David Stoddart, likewise, the House of Lords. We have Christopher Gill, great friend of mine who performed enormous service to us in the House of Commons. John Whittingdale, Margaret Thatcher's private secretary, and now chairman of a very important select committee looking into the whole question of hacking. Mark Reckless, a new member of Parliament. Douglas Carswell, and I can see Mr. Price as well. No, what's your, sorry. Angus McNeill, I beg your pardon, one of the Scots Nats. Yes. But the fact is that we in the United Kingdom are faced with an enormous crisis, but so is Europe. And I just simply want to say what an enormous pleasure it is. I've read part of this book, I haven't completed it yet. It does say at the beginning, the first great Eurosceptic novel the world has been waiting for. I'm sure that's true, but I also just mentioned just one thing, and that is that there was a Eurosceptic novel. It's called The Arkham Memorandum, written by Andrew Roberts, must have been 15, 20 years ago, which I would simply put in the same category, if I may. But it's worth reading, because a novel that is always best when it is based on truth, and also when it is illustrative of that truth. And I think, therefore, we're all going to enjoy the book and very much hope that it's a great success.
I hope and will campaign for Iceland not to join the European Union. I think it would be disastrous. But just as it says on the back of your book, Europe's future is at stake, and only a fisherman from Iceland can save the continent from a dark dictatorship. I warn you that a fisherman from Grimsby couldn't do it, but you have, because you have the fishermen and the fish, a powerful weapon to use in the argument with Europe and the argument for staying out. It would be a folly to hand your fishing resources over to the common fisheries policy and have them looted by European vessels in the way ours have been. So I think fish are a powerful weapon in your fight, and I wish you joy of it. It would be disastrous for Iceland to join.
Valdir, first of all, congratulations on the English publishing of your good book. I'd like to start by saying that I believe that it is because of the great effort that people like Valdir have put into the discussion on Iceland and the European Union in the last 2 years that there has been a great turnaround in public opinion towards the matter. That is also true because of what is happening in Europe. And I must say that it is with great pleasure that I come to this house to meet with Valdir and all the people that are here to listen to the kinds of arguments we just heard, which tell such a big story about what it means to be inside, and we too seldom hear about up in Iceland. We have a very peculiar political situation in Iceland where there is no true will behind the application which was put forward in 2009. Nevertheless, the government just continues, and we now have a situation where Iceland is the one EFTA nation out of the ones that are in the European Economic Area which has been in the longest dialogue for entering into the European Union. And we still haven't come to any negotiation conclusions on so many chapters.